We live? Hey, what's up, boys? Welcome back to B Team Sports here with week 4 predictions. What's up, boys?
Not much. Chilling.
So, I got something really important to say to start this week off. And
here we go.
I had to bring the hat out also with the jersey for it. Because
It's official.
I wanted to tell
He came out.
How about them Cowboys?
No, y'all
How
should have
about
seen it coming.
That's right.
What about him?
He wearing his baby puke feelings hurt green today because they got
It's a sad
whipped.
week to be an Eagles fan. And I can't even hate on the boys. Listen, I can't even hate on them. They have got a good team. And if they play everyone like they play us, the way that they committed to the run and then open up the play action passes, defense playing good, Micah Parsons, man.
Oh,
He might have been the steal of the draft so far, number 12, where y'all got him. Where'd y'all get him, 12 or 11? I can't remember.
Back to 13.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It was back to, yeah. So,
Yeah, y'all traded.
man,
So he's
the
pretty
boys. I guess we'll see how they do this week. They got a tough game coming up this week, but
Yeah, Panthers will be a little tougher. Their defense. We'll see how it goes. But it ought to be good. I'm really excited about our secondary. Our secondary is playing a hell of a lot better than they played last year. You know, we couldn't stop anything at all last year.
that is true. Yeah.
So y'all played the Bucks, the Chargers, the Eagles.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, and they were all. I mean, the first two were
close,
close games against pretty veteran defense.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say the Eagles' defense is. I mean, on the secondary side, is still pretty young, except for Malcolm Jenkins' old self. But
Oh, he don't even play for him no more, bro.
Yeah,
I mean, not Malcolm Jenkins.
Darius Slay.
Darius
Yeah,
Slay.
Darius
Yeah, he's
Slay.
our only veteran
Yeah.
defensive player, really, other than our defensive line. But
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And yeah, we couldn't stop the run. We couldn't stop the pass. We couldn't do nothing. We couldn't score against them. We couldn't get a drive going. We got lucky to even have 7 points, honestly, in the first half.
Hurts.
He can't throw the ball.
He hasn't
He
been living up
does
to what
not-
he was
yeah.
last year. He did pretty good last year towards the end of the season there when they put him in. And
Yeah.
he just hasn't really been that same guy.
Mm-mm. He's got to work on the deep ball, man.
Mm-hmm.
That first pick that he threw into our end zone, where he just lobbed it up for 30 yards, underthrew the receiver, that was embarrassing.
Well, it's almost
that
like he's hesitating
yeah,
too much.
that's what I'm thinking. I think he overthinks it.
He doesn't throw him, into the break. He waits a little too long, and by the end, the defenders are all around.
Well, that'll come with experience, though. I mean, he's just
Yeah,
having to
that'll get
think through
better.
the process,
100%.
and he's not just doing it naturally,
You got to think the
So-
first game back at Jerry's World with fans.
Oh,
Imagine how
this is his
freaking
first legit
hyped
divisional
that.
game, right? This is
Yeah.
Well, and they said Dak was
Especially
hyped
Cowboys.
for that. It's their first.
Oh,
home game
everybody
of the
was.
year.
Boy, I know
Dak
them fans
ready.
was hyped. I
He
bet that
hadn't
place
played
was
in that
popping.
stadium in almost a year.
And
So,
definitely
Yeah.
not with fans. They didn't have fans last year, right? With the first few games, so
It's a whole
Yeah.
different
I
atmosphere.
mean, I'm sure it was lit. And
he was ready for that one for sure. Kind of like how Brady's ready for this week. So
Yeah.
I know he's ready to go into New England and just show Belichick what's up. So
Yeah.
I mean, he's not gonna. If they could be up 50-0, he is not getting out of that game.
Oh, no. Heck no.
all right, so let's just go ahead and get into the video.
Yeah,
We're
let's
doing
let's
the
get it
week
popping.
pick'ems or whatever for the week 4.
Here, let me show y'all the. I'm gonna get this board down and put it into the camera and show y'all where we are right now.
Yeah, so we tallied up the score for last week's picks. I don't think anyone got an upset pick
Yeah, nobody
last
got
week,
upsets.
but I mean we did. There it is.
Beautiful.
Your boy over here in the lead with 34 picks.
He actually did good this week. Yeah.
Heck yeah,
13 out of 16 right somehow.
you already know.
Uh,
And that, I mean, my upset,
was close.
if I was betting real money, I probably wouldn't have picked them, but
Yeah. So, and I got 2 extra points still for my one upset I've gotten. So I'm at 29. Jacob at 31. Austin at 34. So I got a little catching up to do. I'm going to try that this
what's that,
week.
like 85% right or something like that?
13 out of 16.
Yeah.
Pretty close. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, if only FanDuel and DraftKings.
Man, I'm telling you.
legal
Come
in
on,
the state of
Texas. What are y'all doing?
For real. There's a lot
Golly.
of tax money you can get from this
I'm
stuff,
telling you.
Yeah.
Come on now.
And speaking of upset picks, I said in the video last week, if the Jags let me down again for the second time in a row, I wasn't picking them again. And I'm not. So
All right,
Well,
hey, let's jump into it. Thursday night
Hold on,
football.
I gotta say for the
Okay,
record,
go ahead.
my upset pick was pretty much won until Justin Tucker decides he wants to come.
You know,
kick
I
the
was telling him
greatest
that. Yeah, so like you
kick of all
lost to a
time.
field goal. The Dolphins were up 14-0 at one point and should have beat the Raiders. So there goes my pick. And the Jags should have beat the Cardinals, but they
Yeah.
choked in the end. They freaking choked. So we all had it.
It was pretty right
But-
there on the cusp.
Yeah.
So,
Close.
all right, yep, cusp. Sorry.
No,
Let's see,
cuff.
week
Right there on the cuff link.
cuff.
No
cusp?
cuff link.
No,
Is
it's
it
a
really?
cusp.
Easy money.
I thought it was on the cusp, like the
Me.
cusp of
Yeah, the
Like
cusp
on
of
the
greatness.
man.
But anyways, all right, where are we? Week 4.
On the edge, right on the edge.
All right, so tonight, 7:20,
Yes.
Jaguars at Bengals.
7:20. I saw the first time that 2 national championship winning quarterbacks have played since Vince Young and Matt what's his name? Matt Leinart.
Matt Leinart.
Yeah, so this is the first time that they've
Matt
played.
Leinart.
Don't know who that is.
You know
He's
Matt
played for-
Leinart? Oh,
played
yeah.
for Cards, man. Come on.
Yeah,
Dude,
he
the only
played
person I
USC and
remember-
Reggie Bush, boy.
Reggie
You don't remember
Bush,
that
boy.
Rose
Come
Bowl
on.
freaking game?
Vince
Man.
Young busting.
I didn't know what
on.
football
Bust into the
was,
right
man.
side of the end zone. I know you remember it,
Yeah.
Matthew. I remember watching
I-
that
I
show
watched
like it
that
was
whole game.
yesterday.
If it ain't Carson
Yep.
Palmer at the Eagles, I don't know. That's the only Eagles
Palmer.
quarterback I remember. Wasn't that- Apparently, he's like a, not to get off topic, but he's like a, not a minimalist, but that dude like lives in a cabin with his family and stuff out in the middle of nowhere.
A
So I saw him on
simple-
an
a simple
episode of
dude.
Pat
A
McAfee show.
simpleton.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, Matthew, who you got here? Jaguars or Bengals?
Well, since
kinda
I
already
said
said.
I'm not going picking the Jags no more, which I'm not.
Don't give up.
I just meant for
Don't be
my
a quitter.
upset pick. You know, they at some point they've got to win something, right? But not tonight. You know, I think the Bengals, Joe Burrow's going to come out slinging. They've got better receivers than the Jags. They've got arguably a better running game because Joe Mixon's been outperforming Robinson. so
Hey,
far
Joe
this
Mixon is
year.
good. I think he's like
Dude,
second in
pretty
rushing this
good.
year.
Yeah.
Right behind Derrick Henry. He's had a good year.
They're going to control the ball. Joe Burrow, as of right now, makes less mistakes than Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence, I don't know if it's coaching because he's got a rookie coach for the NFL also, or if it's just him trying to work through jitters, or if it's really just that much faster than what he had to mess with in college. But he's just not on it right now. That's why I had to drop him in fantasy. He just wasn't doing it. So I'm gonna go with the Bengals on this one.
Yeah, I got the Bengals in this one as well. It's just hard to go with the Jags at this point, which I think Trevor Lawrence will have a decent career. But just watching some of that Cardinals game last week, I mean, they were winning and they had it in the bag, but some of the mistakes that he made at the end when he threw that pick six, he's going to keep making plays like that this year, I think. And I think the Bengals are kind of hot right now, to be honest. And
Yeah,
I can't go against them tonight, so I'm going to take the Bengals as well.
I think their defense, the Bengals defense, is pretty underrated. I mean, they beat us, so they bottled up Dalvin Cook pretty good. Jaguars, they don't really have that superstar running back. Yeah, I got the Bengals here. I think FanDuel's has them Bengals -7.5. So
Yeah.
all right, on to the next game. We got Titans at Jets.
Titans.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
you would love for this upset to happen, so that this is such a big of an upset, but I cannot do that.
Nah.
I'm talking about rookie quarterbacks. Poor
Well,
Zach Wilson, man.
He got thrown into a horrible situation. I've
Oh,
said
he
from the
did.
start
Yeah.
what was wrong with Sam Darnold was the Jets, and it's getting proven.
Yeah, it
every
definitely
week.
is. Yeah.
I mean, he's definitely outplaying Zach Wilson, and a lot of it I'm going to blame on the Jets. Their coaching, their management, they're just an all-around bad organization right now, and any QB that goes into there is going to have trouble because they're just not getting any help.
It's the culture, man. They have a losing culture, and
Yeah.
really, I don't know how you change that. I mean, how do you can fire the coach?
I don't know. I mean,
but then
I-
you lose week one, you lose week two, even with the best college franchise quarterback of all time or whatever. How do you? I mean, 2 wins in, and you're already like, oh, they're taking the season, or
I think
they
you
can't
just
win.
have to
How do you-
commit
gotta
to
push
somebody at
through.
quarterback and
Yeah.
just build around him. And
Mhm.
it might take 4 years. Who cares?
Yeah.
I mean,
That's-
it's
that's
like
one
you've
thing,
got to
too.
You
commit
just got to
and
stick
just
and commit.
Yeah.
Which we
you
all
can't
thought they
just-
were going to do
They
that
have
with
to get him
Donald,
help,
but after 2,
Yeah,
3 years,
exactly.
right?
They're going to have to get some weapons for him. They're going to have to get him a decent running back.
Well, here's the
some
thing.
Receivers. I can't think of anybody on their starting offense, weapon-wise, that would be a starter on another team. and that's just it's mean to say for the guys that are there, but shit, man, at some point these quarterbacks are going to have help. You can't just draft a rookie QB every year and throw them in and expect them to win and then get rid of them when they don't, because they don't have any help at all.
Yeah, you can't do that. That's not the issue, you know?
Yeah. All right, next.
Yeah, so Titans easily. I think we're all three on Titans there.
Yeah, we're definitely going Titans. I'm not, you know. All right, Lions at Bears.
I'm so sick.
Hey, this could be a tough
picking
one.
the Bears at this point, honestly.
Yeah.
It could be a tough game, but shit. I've been a Bears, what do you call it? I've been a Bears, I'm drawing a blank.
I don't know.
Enthusiast?
Just
I
a
don't know.
supporter. You just been a Bears
somewhat.
fan since we started
I
doing
like
this.
Justin Fields, and I've been a big supporter of their defense, but I mean the Lions have some pretty decent weapons going.
I mean,
and Goff can sling it. I think it'll be close. I'm gonna have to go Lions on this one just because the Bears keep letting me down. But
They're both 0-3, right?
Yeah.
Or no, the Bears won 1.
No, I think they're both over in 3.
Yeah.
Or no, Bears won 1. Who did they win against? Who was it?
No clue. But I'm with Matthew here. I'm going with the Lions, man. I think the Lions are due for a win. You know, like, they should have beat the Ravens last week. I guess week 1, whenever the 49ers beat them pretty bad. But, Jared Goff has got the offense scoring points at least. You know, the defense is sorry. But, yeah, I think they get their first win this week, to be honest. So, I'm going to go with the Lions here.
I'm so pissed. I was going to go with the Lions, okay?
well, you still can't.
You should have went with the Bears, Matthew, like you always do.
Well, I'm learning. I'm learning. Okay?
Yeah. Well, you going to learn. I'm going to teach you. But, yeah, the Lions are going to win. Like I said, they barely lost to the Ravens last week. So
How am I going to get ahead of y'all in picks if we all keep picking the
Oh,
same?
true. You're
well,
right.
you shouldn't be making the wrong picks early on. Anywho. Them upset picks, I guess. Yeah, I like the Lions. Like you said, they can score at least.
Yeah, they can score.
So,
And they got a good little running back duo right there with Swift and Williams.
Yes.
They could turn that into something.
yep. All right, pretty
Definitely.
easy pick there. I just really want Dan Campbell to win. I could care less who actually.
I know he's so
wins this
passionate,
game.
bro. You know he actually really cares. You can tell. So that's
And
nice
since
to
Matt
see.
Patricia, by the way, where did he go?
I think he's back in New England. I think
Is
he's
he
a
really?
coordinator in New England. I'm almost positive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look that
Honestly,
up.
too, though.
Austin?
Oh yeah. Also, the Bears beat Cincinnati, 2017.
Okay.
Oh wow. I
Was
didn't know
with
that.
Field starting, or was that Andy Dalton?
Andy Dalton started that game. But Fields did participate. I think he threw the first touchdown pass
Oh, okay.
that week. All right, let's see here. So we got Colts at Dolphins.
Colts at Dolphins.
Ooh. It's gonna be a good game.
This could be either way.
Yeah, this could really go either way.
Jacoby Brissett still at quarterback, I think.
Yeah, and
actually, he played with some heart last week.
yeah, he sure did. And I just don't. The Colts got a decent defense, and I get that they could probably shut the Dolphins down to a certain extent, but
I'm going Dolphins with
yeah,
this one, honestly.
I was about to say,
like
man, I think
Brissett.
I'm going Dolphins as well.
They got a couple little weapons. Their defense is getting better.
Yeah,
And,
And Carson Wentz is
one of the
Carson
best
Wentz, man.
corners back there running around.
yeah.
For argument's sake, I will take the Colts in this one. Even though I have Myles Gaskins on my fantasy, and I would love for him to put up some good numbers for once. Matt, you better play Hines, boy. No, I don't know. Is he hurt? Is he in? Wasn't he
He's not
out
hurt.
for a little bit?
Would I play him over Edmonds though? I don't know.
No, I'm playing Edmonds, dude.
Yeah.
Only thing that
playing
sucks
Edmonds.
about Edmonds is he gets 0 goal line carries.
Yeah.
James
Yeah.
Conner gets all those carries in the goal line.
Right.
That is horrible.
I think
He
James
gets a lot
Conner
of
had-
catches.
Yeah, I'll
had
take the
like-
Colts.
2
Gets a lot of
touchdowns and
catches.
30 yards rushing last week.
Yeah.
Look, I don't really know why. I don't really have a reason to take the Colts other than just to give you guys a chance to catch up.
It is one of those games that could go either way.
I think it'll be.
I think
close.
it could be close. Yeah,
I think
I
it'll be within
don't
a
trust
touchdown.
either team.
Yeah,
to be
hell no.
honest with you,
Yeah.
none of them. I don't trust Carson Wentz, but I don't know. I haven't seen Jacoby play enough. I do like both defenses, but when it comes down to secondary, I feel like it's definitely leans toward the Dolphins. But Colts got a better D-line.
Yeah.
Well, their linebackers are pretty good too.
Well, yeah, I mean, Darius Leonard. I don't know. Is he considered part of the secondary? Or is he part of the front? I mean, what do you call him? Front seven? Secondary? I feel like he's...
Yeah, I would
I
think
feel
so.
like he's all that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like... Yeah, I guess so. All right, next. Game of the week. No, I'm just kidding. Browns versus Vikings.
Man, Browns and Vikings. That's gonna be a good
Bro,
game,
I think
man.
it'll be close.
I'm taking my boys, obviously. We got to win this one,
Okay.
dude. Taking the Vikings. I think we're gonna win, man. Our offense is clicking, boy.
So, I know you said that real enthusiastic, but I'm going the Browns just
Take
because
'em.
I want to see you cry.
Rude.
That's my only reason. Baker Mayfield.
Well, it's a little early in the
Nick
season
Chubb,
for
Kareem
that.
Hunt. I mean, I just want them to win so you can cry and be like, no, I lost to the Browns.
That's it. I guess I'm gonna go against
Miles
Cowboys every
Garrett,
time.
dude, he's going to have at least one forced fumble on Kirk. Kirk's a fumble machine. He hadn't been this year, really, but
Look,
historically he is, and Miles Garrett's going to force one on him this weekend.
honestly, I mean, I can't argue with that. So,
Yeah.
he
And I don't think y'all are going to stop their running game. Honestly, they keep swapping them running
Kendrick's
backs
top
around.
2 linebacker. What you talking about?
I don't think y'all going to stop that running game.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a long day
Dude,
for that
we got-
defensive line.
Shoot, nah, man.
And I think it's gonna be a long day for that offensive line.
I think.
But I've got the Vikings in this one because I think that they're gonna wait. I think they're gonna run with this hot streak they've got. They've had a lot of games they should have won this year.
And against
And-
good teams.
Yeah, against good teams, and this is y'all's biggest test so far, right?
Okay.
No, I guess y'all played the Cardinals. That
We
one
played the
week.
Cardinals and we played the Broncos. They're apparently a top 10 defense.
Have
Yeah,
you-
true.
Have you seen who they beat?
Oh yeah, I know the Broncos are like playing trash teams, but
Yeah.
nonetheless, everyone was saying they have a top 10 defense and all
Yeah.
that stuff.
Well, they were looking though too. They were comparing them to, I think it was the Panthers, 2-3-0 teams, and they said, but look who they beat. And the Broncos, all 3 teams they beat
Mhm.
are 0-9. So
Wow.
they
Right.
haven't won any games.
Right.
So it's like, well, are all undefeated teams created equal? Probably not.
No.
No.
So I don't know.
What's
They'll
the
get some
what's the
tests
Eagles
later on
record?
in the year.
Yeah, but yeah,
Once
I
some of
just-
these teams get off that hot streak, man, and
yeah.
find out who they
And
really
I think
are.
Odell's back too.
Yeah,
that's
Odell's
gonna-
back,
That's
yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
hurt y'all.
I think
I mean,
Landry's
that's
out,
where I
though.
think we're gonna get beat. We're gonna get beat like with our
Anthony
secondary. Our secondary is
Schwartz,
bad.
You know, come in,
Yeah.
and do something.
That's what I'm saying. If we get, I think our run game is gonna be tough both ways, but I think we're gonna invest in stopping the run, and then we're gonna get beat in the passing game like always. So
Yeah. Yeah, I got the Vikings. I think the Vikings are +3 in this. I'm definitely betting that.
yeah, it's gonna be
I'm putting-
close. I
I'm
think
putting 20 on
again,
that.
it's gonna be close. We're gonna lose or win by a field goal probably. All right, next we got the Washington Redskins. Just kidding. Football team versus the Falcons.
Washington against the Falcons. This is
Let's see what.
gonna be a
FanDuel
horrible
has.
game.
Yeah, I'm
gonna
not
watch
tuning
it.
into this.
I'm
I'm
There
just,
is
yeah,
a-
I'm hoping Terry McLaurin scores touchdowns. That's all I care
Honestly,
about.
They got Atlanta plus 1.5.
gonna go. I'm gonna go Washington on this one.
Yeah, me too. I'm going Washington.
Honestly,
I mean, the defense is good,
defense is stout.
and I mean Heineke. I mean, he played a tough Bills defense last week. The Bills defense is playing very, very good this year, and he's not that bad, man. He's a very good playmaker, improviser. He's got some weapons on offense.
The Falcons defense just isn't that good.
It's just and the Falcons are just garbage, man. So
Yeah.
yeah, I've got Washington in this game.
Matt, you too?
Yeah, I'm going Washington. Their defense is pretty stout. For whatever reason, Pitts just, I don't know if it's Matt Ryan or if it's the coaching. He just hasn't.
He hasn't done nothing. Calvin Ridley's been the same way too,
Calvin
and I
Ridley's
think
been
it's been
kinda
Matt
good.
Ryan. I think it's just Matt Ryan, dude. He's just
They're-
not getting on the ball.
And their running game just really hasn't been what it should be. So just
Arthur
Really?
Smith
Yeah.
was
Well,
not the right
Washington.
person to put in that offense, man.
no.
Coming off of a Titans team that runs heavy, runs the ball with
Mhm.
Derrick Henry, you don't take him. And then he gets
Yeah,
like
that
head
was
coach over
weird.
a Falcons team that airs the ball out, always going to be playing from behind. Like
Yeah, that was a weird move.
Yeah.
Maybe they wanted to change. I
So
don't
are you
know.
going Washington also?
Yeah, I gotta take Washington here. I don't think Atlanta is gonna do anything. They won last week though, right?
yeah, beat the Giants by a field goal, right?
Oh,
Or
the
won with the
Giants.
field goal.
Yeah. All right, next we got Texans Bills. Golly, they're making a pretty easy on us to pick these games.
Bills.
Yeah.
As much as I don't know if we're going to have upset picks this week, guys. It's going to be hard. Texans and Bills.
Oh man, I'd love to take the upset, but I can't. I cannot take the upset with how the Bills are playing right now. They lost that first week, and I swear they put a chip on their shoulder, and they were like, "We are not doing this again."
I don't see the Texans doing much of anything. They got
yeah.
the spread at 18 points.
Let's see.
I can easily see that them winning by 20. 21.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so they're
going to get ahead out early.
Minus 17 and a
They're just
half.
going to not let off. The
Yeah,
Bills are one of
seriously.
those teams that don't let off. They're just going to keep scoring on you.
And I feel like the Texans are trying to turn into a run-first team, and they're going to be playing from behind this whole game. David Mills is going to be back there chunking up passes to one of the best defenses in the NFL right now. I don't see it happening.
Concur.
Bills all the way.
I second.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're picking the Bills. I got Stephon Diggs. I need him to kind of ball out for the first time, and since last season, he's put up like 15 points. I think is the most he's had all season. Let's see. Next, we got Giants and Saints.
Giants and Saints.
I'm taking the Giants here before y'all do. I know
be
y'all don't
upset?
think so. I mean, I guess if you considered it upset, let's see what FanDuel says. I'm not that high on the Saints.
I think they got the Saints
but,
plus or minus 7, bro.
Oh yeah, they do have the Saints minus 7.
Yeah, so they're that's definitely an upset.
Okay, well yeah, then I guess this will be my upset pick. But I don't know why. I'm just really not.
That's cool though.
high
I've
on
got.
the Saints.
I want to take the Saints in this too. It's the Saints defense is
Their defense
too good.
Stout, man. Danny Dimes just hasn't been doing much of
I don't
anything.
think he's going to do
He
anything.
just can't
but-
win games, dude. He cannot win a football game. He does not know how to finish. So he's proven that.
I'm going Saints as well.
Dang! All right, I'm about to be up 2
Dang,
points.
all these Giants fans. That was.
I was gonna
hounding
say
us,
too.
man.
They were hounding the hell out of us
Man.
that first week we did that video.
What
NFC
happened
East.
now, New York? What happened?
Ooh,
Yeah, for real.
I fell apart.
Man, I'd hate to be
I know
a
what's
sports
gonna
fan in
happen.
New York right now.
I know what's going to happen when y'all play us, but I'll save that for a later video. I'll let y'all live in fantasy world a few more weeks.
All right, so yeah, I'm taking the Giants. You know what?
Okay.
Saquon's gonna put up 30 points this week in fantasy.
Be the
Nice.
last thing you ever take on the Giants.
His point.
Let's see.
You're gonna be
all
like
right.
me and the Jags done with them.
I mean, I don't think I have picked. Obviously, I haven't picked the Giants all year, but I think if there were a team, I do like the Saints defense, but I don't know. I just hope the Saints lose. I guess just piss Colby off. He's talked so much crap about my Vikings. So, anyways, next game, you got the Chiefs and the Eagles.
Chiefs and Eagles.
Eagles. Well, we're probably plus 7 in that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be my upset pick. I gotta do it again. I've got to go with my boys, and this is probably the last week. If they lose, that I'm trusting my team. I'm gonna start playing logical, but we're both coming off down weeks. Of course, Patrick Mahomes coming to Philadelphia. I don't know if he's ever came to Philly before. It probably won't matter, but Travis Kelce will probably have a huge game. But I think that Jalen Hurts and this Eagles offense really bounce back against a horrible Kansas City defense. I think it's really a shootout, but I think we come out on top here, and I think we get back rolling, get back to even on the year. So, yeah, I got Eagles in this one.
If the Chiefs can not turn the balls over, like they won't lose games, even with the bad defense. It's just that they had 4 turnovers, I think, last week. So against the Chargers, and it was still pretty close, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna take the Chiefs here. They're not gonna lose anymore. They can't.
So the Chiefs' defense hasn't been great, but neither has the Eagles. So I do think it could quickly turn into a shootout. And if it's a shootout, I'm taking the Chiefs all day long. Mahomes airing it out. He can go to Tyreek. He can go to pretty much anybody. He can go to. He's got so many weapons, and I feel like Jalen Hurts is just going to keep trying to force it to Devontae Smith over and over and over. And the Chiefs can beat you with Kelsey. They can beat you with Hill. They can beat you with almost anybody.
I'm just glad we got Dak and the boys last week, so maybe we can kind of get a feel. Because honestly, I hate the Cowboys, but I feel like they have more offensive weapons than any team in the NFL. Honestly, at this point,
It's pretty
because
crazy.
it's like when you
with
so
that 1-2 punch at running back now, we've got 2 good running backs. So yeah.
But yeah, we'll see. It could be ugly. It could get ugly fast, but that's gonna be my upset pick.
I'm gonna Chiefs in the shootout.
All right, so
I actually think they'll win by at least 10 though.
yeah, I think so too. All right, you got the Panthers at the Cowboys. Or is it at Cowboys? Yeah, it's at Cowboys.
At Cowboys.
Yeah.
So
Big game, man. Big game.
Yes. Their defense is pretty good. I think the stage is going to be too big for Sam Darnold. He's not used to playing in these big primetime games and these big stadiums, and I think it's the jitters are going to get to him. I think he's going to have a turnover or two. Diggs will probably.
For the record, it's not a primetime game.
He's got a pick in every game so far, so I think Diggs will get another pick. We're leading the league in turnovers right now. So I think he'll have at least one or two turnovers, whether it's a fumble or a pick. And I think.
Wait, the Cowboys or Diggs, like as a player, like him
Diggs as a player
personally?
has 3 picks on the year.
I know, but you said they're going to be 2 fumbles. Sorry, I wasn't really.
I'm just saying that Darnold is going to turn the ball.
Oh, okay,
Gotcha. Twice, whether it's through fumbles or picks. And I think that we're going to kind of feel their defense out the first quarter or two, but then we're going to eventually figure out, okay, do we air it out on them? Do we run it? And because we can do both, I think Kellen Moore's going to figure it out.
Well, y'all kind of got lucky with.
I got us winning by 14.
I don't know.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, as much as I hate it, I'm gonna take the Cowboys in this one too. I don't think the losing Christian McCaffrey last week was huge. I mean that's a game changer for that offense. And I just don't think I can't remember who they played. I know they played the Texans last week, but I don't think this is probably the first team that they've actually played that Sam Darnold's going to have to try to keep up with. He's going to actually try to have to put up points, and he's probably going to be put in a lot of crucial situations that I agree with Matt. Honestly, I don't think that he's going to be ready for it to a certain extent with this level of intensity that Dallas is bringing. So yeah, I've got the Cowboys in this one as much as I freaking hate to say it.
So
hate it.
If they have one drive where they don't score, the Cowboys can get ahead by two touchdowns.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, you've got to score on every freaking possession when you play the Cowboys. It's insane.
So is Christian McCaffrey not playing this week?
Yeah, he's not playing. I have him in my other league. He is not playing.
All right, then, yeah. I mean, honestly, I think it'd be a close game if he was playing. Just because they could kind of slow it down a little bit. They could run the ball. And if they had a lead, I mean, I feel like they could just play comfortably.
And Hubbard's good, but he's rookie. He's not anything close to what Christian McCaffrey is.
Ain't nobody close to
Christian McCaffrey. Nobody is.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Cowboys here, too. I'm not so hyped about the defense like everybody is. Don't get me wrong, Diggs is playing really well.
Number 1 in turnovers.
Playing well.
As a defense.
So, but I don't know, man.
Fastest defense in the league.
Okay. Y'all played the Eagles last week.
That's not a stat that even matters who you're playing. So, like our defense as a unit is the fastest.
No, I wasn't comparing it to the fast. I'm just saying as far as turnover goes, how many of those picks are from Jalen Hurts just throwing it straight to your defender.
Against Tampa Bay. We should have won that game. We just couldn't get a score in the red zone. We were settled for field goals. But we had 4 turnovers at Tampa Bay.
And then, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to take the Cowboys here. I got no arguments. But I like the Panthers too.
Yeah, I like the Panthers, and I think that they'll win a lot of games. They'll definitely make the playoffs. I think, honestly, at this point, they might even. No, they won't win that division.
They won't win that division. They'll probably be a wild
card.
But
yeah, I mean, they've got a chance to be a wild card team at this point. So, yeah, I don't think they win this week.
That's gonna be hard too. It's
gonna be tough
with the West.
Yeah,
the Seahawks and Niners and all them.
Seahawks 1-2 right now, right?
Yeah, they're 1-2, but
they're gonna pick it up.
It's tough.
I don't know though. Their defense.
I don't know if Lockett's gonna play this week.
Oh crap!
That's good.
No, it ain't
for me because I got DK in fantasy.
Well, that just means they're gonna double him more than. Because who they got after him?
That's a good question.
No clue.
So, and I don't think Everett's playing either. The tight end. So
yeah,
honestly. Anyways, we're already in the next match. The Seahawks versus 49ers.
Man, big game
49ers?
here.
Yeah. Seahawks at 49ers.
That's going to be a really good, close game.
Yeah. Man, I got Rusty Poo in the Seahawks here. I don't think they lose. I don't think they lose 2 straight.
I was going to say.
Yeah, I think Russ turns it on, and even if Lockett doesn't play, I mean, I don't think it matters at this point. I think he turns it on and wins this game. What do they got the spread at in this one? I don't think I looked at that.
Seattle +3.
Oh, okay. They
Which
got
is
them
a
a little bit
division
of an
game.
upset,
It'll
but
be
yeah,
close.
it's gonna be close. Yeah, I think the Seahawks come out and win this one though. I really do.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Seattle too. Just, I mean, at some point Russell will figure something out. So.
Yeah.
And Jimmy G, for as good as he's playing, still just can't win at the end.
Yeah, he
So,
can't
it's
win.
like,
I'm gonna take the 49ers here.
oh,
So they're gonna. I mean, so Russell and them, they didn't score after like I think it was like mid second quarter. So they had 17 points like early, and then didn't score again for we scored 20 something points on them. They did not perform at all in the second half. So, and it was mainly because of our pass rush, and the 49ers pass rush is just as good. So, and
They
our
do have a good
secondary
pass
is
rush.
worse than theirs.
And I
probably.
really like Debo.
So
Yeah, he's having a good year.
Jimmy G
Really
played
good year.
well last week. He did everything he needed to. It was just kind of an unfortunate loss. I think they pretty much had it won, and of course they gave Aaron Rodgers 30-something seconds.
Yeah.
And so he's just slinging long balls. You know how he does to Scantling. So, I mean that was on them. They should have I guess Kyle. Who is it? What's his last name?
Shanahan. Oh,
Huge
no.
The fullback,
Huge
he scored that touchdown with and people were giving him shit. Like, why did y'all let him score? He shouldn't have scored. There was 30-something seconds left. Y'all could have, whatever. But anyways, I'm taking the 49ers here.
Well, say they
So.
didn't score and then they couldn't. Get stopped.
That's it.
Yeah,
It's
I mean, you definitely score if given the
Score when you
opportunity.
can.
You fucking score. And
Well, how are you
give it
supposed to know your
the
defense is just going to give it up that quick?
Well, and my thing is, why
Yeah,
are they playing
exactly.
man coverage,
Yeah.
straight up man on them? You know what I mean? There should have
Yeah.
been help back there. So,
Yeah.
but anyways, it was just bad play calling, I guess, there at the end. Or they thought they'd just get after Rodgers and make him throw it away or something. All right, next game, Cardinals at Rams. This is a game I want to watch. So, I just like to watch Kyler Murray. He somehow makes it happen, dude. I don't know. Let's see.
Yeah, so Cardinals and Rams.
Yeah,
Man, golly, that's a tough one.
that's
This gonna
definitely-
this
let me
gonna
see what
determine
the
who the
thing-
MVP front runner is right now.
Yeah,
Kyler
I think so
or
too.
Matt Stafford.
Mm.
But y'all know me. Y'all know my position with the Rams and Matt Stafford. Already called it
So
this
this
year. I've got the Rams in this one. That team is fucking good. The best team in the NFL right now. Matthew Stafford's playing at a freaking high level. Defense is the
A1.
defense. Man, and I love the Cardinals too. Don't get me wrong. I love the Cardinals, but I cannot go against the Rams at this point until they show something different. I'm riding this wave, baby. I got the Rams in this one.
So they got the Rams at -3.5.
Yeah, pretty close. They usually
so
have
it's pretty
division
close.
games pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're both 3-0 teams.
Yeah.
Granted, they should. I mean, we should beat them, but nonetheless, they found a way to win. So, that's what I like about them.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's a tough decision, dude, because they're both
Yeah.
really good teams.
And, I mean-
both definitely playoff teams.
Kyler Murray is. I mean, he makes it hard on DBs because he can scramble out and give the receivers kind of just do that scramble drill, and it's hard for the pass rush too. Whenever
Yeah.
he doesn't stay in the pocket and his ass is squirming around like Russell Wilson back there,
Yeah.
it was tough for us. We were
He's so
chasing him
freaking elusive,
everywhere,
bro. Like he is
And
so elusive.
It makes it hard on the secondary whenever they're having to chase everyone around for the 30-second plays.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, I think they have a good chance of winning this game too. I'll
Are you
take the
picking them?
Cardinals here.
Oh,
I guess.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the Rams also. I think their defense is a little better than the Cardinals. And
Yeah,
I think
definitely better.
Stafford,
I agree.
he's playing with a lot of energy right now. They have a lot of good weapons on offense, and he's just loving this new team, this new spot.
Yeah, he couldn't have picked a better place to go, honestly,
it's-
with how he
No,
plays.
for his
Like,
skill
he
set,
has
yeah.
picked the perfect spot.
Got it.
And Cooper Kupp, man, come on.
Dude,
Who
yeah,
thought?
best receiver in the
Yeah.
game right now.
Yeah,
bro.
he's
Yeah.
doing it big.
So I mean, since they're both 3-0, if one of them is going to go on and be 4-0, it's going to be the Rams, I think. So.
But awesome game. Can't wait to watch it though. It's
Yeah,
gonna be the
it
game of
is
the
gonna
week,
be
definitely.
good.
Yeah. Let's see. What time does it come on, y'all? Is it
Probably 3:30.
Yeah, 3:05.
Yeah, that's probably America's game of the week.
Yeah, most likely.
All right. Next, we got the Steelers and the Packers.
Steelers and Packers.
Dude, Steelers offense. What the hell?
Yeah, for real. What is going
I
on?
don't
Poor
know.
Ben.
Did you see
He
Big
is
Ben
just-
just kind of fall over? I was like, what are you
He's
doing,
just
bro?
falling
I'll put in. I mean, Mason Rudolph. I don't
Yeah.
care. Hell, whoever they think the guy's
Seriously,
going to be
somebody
after this
with
year,
a little bit more
get him
athleticism.
some reps.
Exactly.
Golly. I got the Packers in this one. Easy choice. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to take the Packers.
Well, for the sake of having one, this is going to be my upset pick. Since there's really not too many to choose from this week, and Jacob already picked his. I got no reason other than it being an upset pick. Honestly, it's just I'm going to take the Steelers and hope.
No,
that
there's an
they figure
underlying
something
reason,
out.
bro. Just say.
I don't like Aaron Rodgers. I'll say that, but I can admit he's good, and that the Packers
yeah,
are
he
good.
did
That's
his-
a first.
did the
I feel
damn
like
thing
you don't
last
even
week.
really admit that he's good.
I mean, he's
but
decent. I mean,
he's decent.
I don't have him
He's a
top
stud,
5
man.
all time or nothing, but I mean,
Well,
he's-
hell no. I don't
I
think
mean, he
there's
showed
other-
last week why he's a stud.
How many
he's
quarterbacks
good.
right now are playing in the NFL are top 5 all time? One, maybe?
Tom Brady,
Tom Brady, that's what I'm saying.
Dak Prescott.
Shit.
Oh, God, yeah,
Not
Tom Brady's
yet.
the only one right now.
Not yet. Tom Brady.
Hey, he goes and wins 2 or 3 bowls, maybe.
All right.
But yeah, that's gonna be my upset pick of the week, and I just think
You can have it.
somehow the Steelers always seem to play the Packers pretty hard. Their defense can make stops, when needed.
No, I mean, I like the
Um,
Pittsburgh defense.
And Pittsburgh has some good weapons. They got good receivers, a good running game. And it's just a matter of if Big Ben messes it up. So,
Yeah.
I'll take the Steelers in a close game.
I mean, their offensive line is just too terrible to have somebody like Big Ben in charge of the offense.
Yeah.
They don't have a good enough offensive
He is
line to
not
just let him sit in the pocket and do what he
mobile at
does.
all.
Yeah, and he can't move around. He's not elusive. He's not making good plays like that.
I'll put it to you like this: as slow as I am and as not mobile as I am, he's less mobile than me. So
Yeah.
it's like, man,
And what, he's
I
only
mean, I
like
know he's a
38,
little-
right?
yeah,
38,
like
39?
37.
Yeah, I knew he wasn't
When-
that old. I
when
think
you
he's
take-
younger
He
than
went the
Aaron
steps
same
and
year
just
as
fall over.
Rodgers, so
Yeah.
they're probably around the same age.
Yeah, he's
just brittle, man.
he looks way too. out of
FanDuel's
shape
got,
for his age. He
did
don't
I already
take care of
say
himself.
what the FanDuel was? So it's Green Bay minus 6.5. So it's,
Oh,
I mean,
so
it's
then by a
definitely
touchdown pretty much.
Yeah, touchdown. I consider it upset with
Closer
that.
than I
so.
thought. but
Yeah,
still-
definitely.
still
Yeah,
should be
definitely an
upset.
upset. Yeah.
All right, next we got. So I'm taking Green Bay. Jacob's taking Green Bay.
Yeah, I got
You're
Green
taking
Bay.
the Steelers. All right. Ravens and Broncos, and I guess this is they got this Broncos +1.
Well, Broncos are 3-0.
So they got the Ravens win by a point, I guess.
Man, yeah, it's a tough one. I mean, this is the first test the Broncos have had, really, I think, right? Did they play y'all, right?
We played the Cincinnati.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I don't think the Broncos have played anybody, right?
They're 3-0. All the teams they beat are 0-9. So
Yeah, this is
it's
going to
really
be
a
this
test.
is going to be their first test. Man, I've got. Oh man, it's a tough one because I know the Denver defense is playing on a high level, but
Are they playing in Denver?
Baltimore at Denver. No,
So they're playing in Denver.
So. I think this is their first home game.
I'm going Ravens just because
Is it?
I think the Broncos at this point, I'm not going to say they're frauds, but
Mhm.
they hadn't played nobody. They haven't proved nothing. Now they may prove me wrong, come out and beat the Ravens, but until they beat somebody halfway decent, I'm going to have to go Ravens.
Yeah.
The
on
Lions
this
almost
one.
beat the Ravens. Just food for thought.
Huh?
So the Lions almost beat the Ravens.
Well,
So I mean they could beat them.
I would almost
I don't
say
think
the
the
Lions'
Ravens-
offense is better than the Broncos, though. Offense.
Yeah,
this is
maybe.
tough.
Actually,
All
that's
right.
pretty close.
I got to go Denver here. This is just a gut feeling,
Damn.
only because of the defense. I think the defense will. Lamar's going to be hard to stop, but I think they're going to lock the receivers in Baltimore down to where it's going to force Lamar to try to make plays, and he's not going to be able to do it all night long because they've got a decent line. I know Von Miller's old, but him and Bradley Chubb still. Yeah, I've got Denver in this one, a close game. This is a toss-up, though. This is just a gut feeling. I have no reason why. I just got Denver in this one.
I'm picking the Ravens. Yeah, I think they win. Justin Tucker's just gonna start kicking field goals from 50
Yeah,
yards.
for real. I mean,
Every
at this
time.
point, he's a damn lethal weapon, bro.
Yeah,
They're
You
gonna
cross
get-
midfield, you're
They're going to get
guaranteed
stopped
3
on
points.
the opposite 20.
Like-
He's on 92.
I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was like he had made 49 field goals in a row, and
Oh, I
then missed
believe
that
it.
extra point.
And to have that in your bag, like
Yeah.
that is so useful.
missed that extra point, which he doesn't ever do, right? and then comes out and drills that 66-yarder.
66 or NFL record, man.
Yeah.
I'm ready for the old 70-yarder. It's going to happen soon.
The
Probably within
Bronson
the next 5
DeChambeau,
years,
the
bro.
NFL going to be coming out.
Some
versus-
corn-fed dude.
Yeah,
6'5".
because I mean, he keeps going up. You know, because I remember when like Matt Prater made like a 62 or 63
Yeah, I think it was
yarder, and that was
63.
like, oh my god! Now they're making 66 yarders.
Yeah, well, if you look, Pat McAfee was explaining like the difference in his not wind up, but his routine. He did this little like crow hop. He took an extra step back, did like a little crow hop, and then kicked it, as opposed to just doing his normal
for real?
routine.
Oh, okay.
Because he was like, and he said he'd been practicing this for over a year.
Golly.
So I mean the like preparedness of thinking, oh, you know, we've been doing this for a year now. Let's test it out. They said the
Wow.
reason why they were doing it was because they play in a lot of like weathered games or whatever, and so they were just trying to get more force behind the kicks so he could get through the wind and all that stuff a lot easier.
Hey,
So-
he did it.
And then he went and
worked
did it.
out.
He did it in a damn dome.
Yeah.
He was in a
Yeah.
dome. So, well, crazy. All right, next we got Bucks at Pats. Sorry.
Brady
Yeah, I
is
feel
going
bad for the
back to
Pats.
New England with a vengeance.
Yeah.
Could you imagine
He's
how
about to put up 40 on them, easy.
how you must feel as a Patriots fan
Well,
to
'cause
go
he-
down there and watch this game and just
Oh, man. Watch your homeboy just tear your
Yeah.
team a new one.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because he knows all of Belichick's moves, you know, on defense.
And like
He's
imagine
gonna
like
eat 'em
Patriots
up.
fans that are our age that like grew up with this guy, you know, and like brought him so much freaking joy, and now he's coming back with a different team. Like,
At least it's not like a championship game.
Yeah, at
or
least
you
it's
know what
just
I mean?
regular
Could you
season.
imagine?
When
It's
He
just a regular
practiced
season.
against this defense every day for 20 years. He
Yeah.
practiced against this defense. So, I mean, he knows all their tricks, man. He's just going to
but how genius is it of the NFL to schedule this game perfectly to where it works out now, to where he's has a chance to break the all-time passing record in New England. Like that's
Yeah,
genius in my
It's
book. Like,
almost like they set all this up.
Yeah, ain't it
like it's
good?
I
rigged.
said from the beginning of last year, everybody kept saying, "Oh, Brady's gonna go win the Super Bowl in their home stadium, first team ever." And I said, "That's like a storybook, man." I said, "There's no way that's
Yeah.
gonna happen," because I said that story is too perfect. You go to a new team, the Super Bowl's in their stadium this year, and you're just gonna go all the way to the Super Bowl win. I was like, "There's no way. You couldn't write that story any more perfect." And then he did it. So it's
Yeah.
almost like, well, shit.
They definitely set up. Look,
Maybe
that's
it
also
is.
why it's a primetime game. It's 7:20.
oh, it's
Oh,
Sunday
yes.
night too.
Sunday night.
Oh
That'll
yeah,
be
I mean
good,
like this
man.
is
Yeah, set
I'm
up
watching
for
that.
show.
Yeah, me too.
My
I mean,
boy
that's
got
probably
the
just
Bucks
the story.
I got the
on.
Bucks in this one, man. I
Yeah,
think
I've
he
got
goes
the
back
Bucks.
and eats.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
Tom Brady goes back and feast, and
Yeah.
because he's gonna be hype. He's gonna be screaming, hollering. Them
I think
players.
he makes Belichick cry.
Yeah.
They were- honestly, I
Yeah.
thought the points differential would be a little bit different. They got him +7. That's all.
Oh,
I
okay.
think it's going to
So-
be. They're going to. I think.
I
It's
mean,
gonna be
-7
a
for the
rout.
Bucks, +7 for the Patriots.
Yeah, me too.
I think it's going to be
so.
at least 17.
And I think if there was if there was an over and or under on Gronkowski, I say he scores 2 touchdowns. At least
Well,
catches
show.
2
I
touchdown
think it's going to
passes.
look a lot like the Cowboys and Eagles game this past week. So.
Get out of here, okay? Okay,
Alright.
I get it.
Yeah,
It's a
we're all
new
taking
week.
the Bucks here.
Yeah, Bucks easy.
All right, next game is one to watch. I think Raiders Chargers.
Ooh, Raiders Chargers.
So they got the Chargers -3.
Raiders Chargers.
I got the Chargers in this
Yeah,
one.
me too.
Man,
I'll say
I
it
mean,
before Matthew, but
Justin Herbert and Pat Mahomes, that's the future of the AFC right there in the same division for a long time. So, I mean, that's going to be a matchup. He's a stud. Justin Herbert is a stud, man. And I mean, like, and he's got the receivers around him now. He's got the offense that he needs. And I guess the Raiders keep winning, but I just feel like it's a freaking fluke, man. I don't know. But I think the Chargers they give them their first loss. I think Chargers come in and easily dominate the Raiders this week.
Yeah, I think the Chargers too. Carr's playing really well right now. I think he'll play
True.
well in this game. I just think it'll come down to, which defense gets more stops, and I feel like the Chargers defense is going to be a little better than the Raiders.
They're in the same division, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, Chargers have a little bit better defense. I feel like, and I almost feel like they got a little bit better weapons.
Oh, okay.
I think in a gunfight, it could go either way between Carr and Herbert. I just think Herbert's going to play, smart and control the ball.
I think Carr's like really having to spread the ball out like a lot. He is
Yeah.
like going to like 5-6 different guys, tight ends, running backs. He's really, I mean, the Chargers. I feel like it's mostly Allen Williams Eckler. You know what I mean? Like that's pretty much it.
Shoot, it's been working, bro. I mean,
yeah, and if it ain't broke,
it's
don't
like
fix it.
You've got 3 people, and it's like and then somebody's gonna be open. Those guys are too elite for. It's crazy.
Yeah, no, they're good. I mean, I'm taking the Chargers here too.
Yeah.
I like the Chargers a lot. So.
All right, so that wraps up week 4, right? That was Monday.
Let's see.
Dang, so who's your upset pick,
Monday.
Austin?
My
You picked the
upset
Giants, right?
was the
Giants over Saints?
Oh, yeah, the
Saints.
Giants. That's right.
Yeah, that
You
was
picked the
his.
Eagles,
Mine. I've got
okay.
the Eagles over the Chiefs. Matthew's got Steelers over Packers.
Steelers over Packers. Just because I hate the Packers.
That you do.
That he does. Listen, hey, this year's on a roll, boy. We on the train now. NFL's in full swing, baby.
Let's go.
We're currently sitting here on a Thursday night. Who's winning the game right now?
Jags.
Are they really?
0-7.
Last time I
Or
looked,
No
7-0.
way.
Jamar had me like 4 points already.
Dang.
Last time I
Yeah,
looked. He's been
that's-
Trevor Lawrence probably tossed a TD pass to somebody.
I wish
Nah,
he
it
would
was
catch
James
TD.
Robinson, of course, scored a touchdown because he's playing against me.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, is that who that is?
Yeah.
I can't fucking
James
see.
Dude,
Robinson.
so I dropped TJ Watt because he got hurt, and I picked up Daniil Hunter because he'd been doing good. Well, he didn't do me nothing last week. He got me 2 points. So I picked up Logan Wilson from the Bengals because he's been putting up consistent points. He's got me 8 points right now at the end of the first quarter.
He
What's
had
he
a
got?
sack.
Interception?
Linebacker.
Sack?
Somebody got a sack.
He's got 3 solo tackles, 2 assisted tackles, 1 tackle for loss, and 1 sack.
Oh, okay. Nice.
So,
Hey.
8
shoot.
points at the end of the first quarter. Listen to this, though.
Logan
He
Wilson.
scored 5 week 1, 12 week 2, 22 week 3. He's already got 8 right here. I was like,
What a
man, I don't
stud.
know why nobody
Let's do our
had him,
outro real
but
quick, y'all.
That's great.
This video is like 45 minutes long.
Okay, hey. We out from B Team Sports. Y'all tune in.
Deuces.
All right, y'all. We'll check y'all next
Like,
week.
subscribe.
All right, later.
Later, man.